Morning, guys. So we're back again. I've been away for a while, not posting stuff. Obviously we had Christmas and the silly season to get rid of, so not much was done then, really. So there's no point in making a video, to be honest. So January speaking, the plan was, obviously, because the comp is at the end of May, on bank holiday. So January, after we'd had a few weeks off, is getting a plan together, start to get lifts and stuff like that. So I've not really planned training as such, but I've been trying to see what works for me, if that makes sense. I don't follow like other people's training programs or something like that, because obviously I'm a PT, but it's been a while since I've been in strongman, so I've still got to find something that works for me and works for my body, because obviously, you know, I'm 48 now. 18 years ago I wouldn't have cared. But yeah, so January's been sorting that out. I've been trying to gauge my 1 rep maxes and where I'm at, and I've found that with deadlifts, squats, and my overhead press. I'm not too bothered about everything else. Everything else is an accessory for now, but those are the 3 main lifts I'll be doing. Squats not so much. There's not a squatting event, but when you've got things like stones and stuff like that in, it's always useful. And we've got a car walk in there with, you know, pretty much yoke. So I will stick them in. I'm not going to do it religiously, but definitely deadlifts and overhead lifts are my priority, because they are my weakest. I still don't like deadlifts. So now that I've found that out, information out, I know where I'm at. So I've now taken the weights back, and we're going back to a basic 5x5 system, 5 reps for 5 sets, and we're making use of the little plates in the gym, which are very underrated, guys. You know, I know it's difficult for like ego lifters and stuff like that to use the little plates, but they are useful. So do a 5x5, say at 140 week 1, and maybe week 2, and then week 3 you put the little plate on, 5x5 for that week. Maybe the week after, another little plate, week after, and you know, you've got to get bigger, you've got to get stronger in order to keep progressing. You know, these are the very basics of strength training. I know there are like loads of variations and stuff out there, you know, each to their own, but that's the system I'm using. I used it back in the day, and I use it now, because if it works, you know, it works. So nutrition wise, yeah, I've had to sort of take January to slowly build my calories up, because I've always found that if I start eating and eating and eating and eating, I get quite a lot of digestive problems. So I've been slowly adding that into January. I'm getting to that stage, and you'll know this if you've done this. Get to that stage where you feel full all the time, but you also feel like it's hard to describe, that your muscles are almost like you're pumped, that they're saturated, plenty of hydration, plenty of food. So yeah, so yesterday went to first event session. We didn't do any in January because of various various things, but we just needed to like take January slowly and gauge where we're at. So we didn't do any event training. So that's started kicking this month, and it's going to happen every week from now on. Nothing too spectacular. Obviously, we've had 2 months off doing stuff. So again, we're going to start gradually adding the events in from the comp. I'm pretty lucky that all the equipment is readily available at the gym, which is called the Yard in Chester, in Saltney. It's got all the equipment there. So if you're ever in Chester or you want to try strongman at all, you know, give the gym a crack. It's a really good gym. So yeah, so yesterday we concentrated on log. I got near my opening weight after 2 months off, so I'm quite happy about that. And we did finger. The comp weight is 120, and I don't think the finger that we're using is that far off. I just know that the fingering competition is a bit longer by a couple of feet, which makes a little difference. And that is for as many reps in 60 seconds, and the log is max weight, so we open at 80 and then another weight is chosen, and then it's like round robin until last man standing sort of thing. So yeah, so that's what's happening so far. I will do a video per week from now on, so if anybody is interested in it, in the journey, then like I said, this is really a personal log for me really, but I just thought I'll put it on YouTube. It might be handy for someone, you never know. Yeah, so this is it. This is the road to competition, to see what this old bugger can do or can't do. So yeah, so yeah, that's it for today, and I will see you guys in a week's time. Hopefully we'll start doing a bit of filming. There was no point filming yesterday because there was nothing fantastic to see, to be fair. But as we go on, I'll put you through the training and the ups and downs of what happens really. So yeah, so I'll see you later then, guys. Stay safe and stay strong.